guys, what's up? My name's Jackie, and today I'm going to be doing the end of the year book tag. So this tag was created by Ariel Bissett. I'm probably saying her name wrong, so sorry about that, but please go check out her channel. Anyway, let's just jump right in. So the first question is, are there any books that you started this year that you need to finish? I guess like the books I'm currently reading, which are There's Someone Inside Your House and Because You Love to Hate Me. But I guess if I had to like just pick a book, I would say the audiobook of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I've been listening to it for like a while now, and yeah, I'd really like to finish that one before the end of the year, but we'll see. Question number 2 is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? Autumnal. That word got me. It got me for a second, but I got it, okay? So I kind of have a book for this one. There's a book called A Poison, Dark, and Drowning. I don't know what the series is called, but it's the second to A Shadow, Bright, and Burning, which I read last year around the fall time, so it feels like fall to me, and I'm pretty sure it takes place in London, which is very cold and rainy, so fall? Autumnal? I don't know. That's just how I feel, so kind of. Question number 3 is there a new release that you're still waiting for? And yes, there completely, like 100% is. It is Renegades by Marissa Meyer, who wrote the Lunar Chronicle series. It came out Tuesday the 7th of November, but I'm still waiting on my copy to get here, so I'm just sitting here waiting. I can't wait to read that. I loved her first series so much, which I have talked about in my previous videos if you want to check that out, and I highly recommend you read, but yeah, so I'm so excited for those books to come. That is definitely one of my most high anticipated reads of the year, and it's like, I still don't have it, so I'm just so excited. Question number 4 is, what are 3 books that you want to read before the end of the year? The first one is Ringer by Lauren Oliver. It is the sequel to Replica, which I won't say too much about because I don't want to spoil anything, and I also talk about it in a previous video, so go ahead and check out one of those. I also read this kind of during the fall winter time last year, so I've just been excited to kind of wait and read that one just before the year ends. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just really excited to read it. The second book is An Enchantment of Ravens. It's by Margaret Rogerson, I think. I don't really know that much about this book. I don't even know how I originally found it or what drew me to it, but it came out really recently and I was just drawn to it, so I just had to get it. I don't know, I just saw that it was coming out and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get that. So that's one that I'm definitely excited to read before the end of the year. And the third book that I hope I can read by the end of the year is Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. It doesn't sound very happy. I've never read, I don't think, a Colleen Hoover book, and I've heard such good things about it, but the last time I tried to pick this up and read it, I was kind of like, oh, I'm not in the mood for this. Like, I'm not in the mood for this at all. Like, no. I just wanted like a happy book, and being titled Hopeless, it was hard for me to really want to go into that. I really do want to start reading her books. I've heard they're all so good, and people specifically like Hopeless too, so I just really want to try it out. Question number 5 is there a book you think could shock you and become your favorite book of 2017? No? I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be a shock if I really thought this one's totally gonna shock me. I guess I would have to say either Hopeless or Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. I love all of her books, and she is such a good writer, and she totally gets me into whatever she's telling a story about, but I don't love where the main character's story has kind of been going, so, I mean, I want to read it because it's important to the story, and, like, I want to see if his character is one that, like, I will like again, but I just don't know, so I guess that one would be the shock. I would be shocked, but if anyone could do it, it's definitely Sarah, so we'll see. And the last question, number 6, is, have you already started making reading plans for 2018? I mean, it depends on what you mean by plans, but, like, yes. Well, I plan on reading Obsidio, which is the 3rd in the Illuminae series that comes out the day before my birthday, which I'm so excited about, so like that's a plan. Obviously, new releases I plan on reading in 2018, but in regards to like a plan, oh, I know, I would love to read at least one, if not a lot, of the Outlander series. I wanted to do it this year, but it's not looking like it's gonna happen, so maybe next year, and really get into it because there's the whole TV show. Everyone is such a fan, and I don't want to be left out of this like fandom anymore. I want to get in on it. What's been deterring me the most is the first book, I think, is like 800 pages, which is like a lot to commit to. I'm just scared because the big page count. Like, especially for a first book, it's just crazy. 800 pages, like, oh my gosh. So that's been intimidating, but I really want to do in 2018. Also, I just want to keep reading Rick Riordan's books if I don't accidentally blow through them all in 2017. I definitely want to keep reading those in 2018. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you have any thoughts about the books or any plans I should be making, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you do this tag, because I like to watch it to get ideas for myself. It's so fun. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!